OpenAI just shipped GPT 5.6. Not one model, 3. Sol, Terra, and Luna, because apparently model names have now entered their celestial mythology era. Sol is the flagship, Terra is the balanced workhorse, Luna is the cheap, fast one you use when your burn rate starts making eye contact with you. And the pitch is simple: more agentic work, fewer wasted tokens, better coding, better browsing, better computer use, and somehow, yes, more pricing tables. Let's go. GPT 5.6 is now rolling out across ChatGPT, Codex, and the OpenAI API. In normal ChatGPT, Plus, Pro, Business, and Enterprise users get access to Sol through medium and higher effort settings. In ChatGPT Work and Codex, free and Go users get Terra. Paid users can choose Sol, Terra, or Luna. And in the API, all three are available, because developers cannot be trusted with one button when they could be given 17. Here's the family tree. Sol is the do the hard thing model, coding agents, research, long horizon workflows, computer use, cybersecurity, science, documents, spreadsheets, presentations, basically everything your boss describes as just a quick task. Terra is the please don't bankrupt the workflow model. It's designed for everyday work, cheaper than Sol, but still strong enough that OpenAI is positioning it as a serious replacement for a lot of GPT 5.5 usage. And Luna is the speed goblin. Fastest, cheapest, less write my thesis, more classify these 40,000 support tickets before lunch. The pricing is very clean, which means someone had to suffer in a spreadsheet. Sol is $5 in, $30 out per million tokens. Terra is $2.50 in, 15 out. Luna is $1 in, 6 out. So yes, output tokens are still where your wallet goes to experience character development. But OpenAI's big claim here is efficiency. GPT 5.6 is supposed to get more useful work out of fewer tokens. On coding, OpenAI says Sol with max reasoning hits a new state-of-the-art on the Artificial Analysis Coding Agent Index. On browsing, Sol posts a new high on BrowseComp. On computer use, it improves OS World. And on knowledge work, the whole family is supposed to make documents, decks, and spreadsheets look less like they were assembled during a fire drill, which is actually important, because the AI demo era was watch this thing answer a question. The agent era is watch this thing open 12 tools, misunderstand one login screen, recover, edit a file, cite the wrong line number, fix itself, and pretend that was the plan. GPT 5.6 is OpenAI saying the agent should not just be smart, it should finish. That's the real headline, not benchmark confetti. Persistence, tool use, computer use, design judgment. The model looks at the result, notices it looks cursed, and fixes it before handing it to you. Revolutionary, allegedly. There's also a new highest capability setting called Ultra. Ultra coordinates multiple agents across parallel work streams, which is a very normal sentence if you've fully accepted that your chatbot now has middle management. There's also multi-agent in beta for the API, and programmatic tool calling, where the model can write and run little in-memory programs to coordinate tool calls and process intermediate results. Translation, instead of shoving every intermediate thought into the prompt like a raccoon packing a suitcase, it can do more work internally and keep the workflow cleaner. OpenAI is also changing prompt caching. GPT 5.6 supports explicit cache breakpoints and a 30-minute minimum cache life. Cache writes cost 1.25 times the uncached input rate. Cache reads still get the 90% discount. So caching is now less mysterious billing side quest and more, please architect this on purpose. Now the safety section. OpenAI says GPT 5.6 ships with its most robust safeguards to date after human red teaming, automated testing, expert pressure testing, and new monitoring. Which is good because the same release also says Sol is its strongest cybersecurity model yet. That's the AI safety version of handing someone a flamethrower and saying, "Don't worry, we upgraded the smoke alarm." To be fair, OpenAI says cyber capabilities are evaluated with reduced safeguards, and defensive researchers can use trusted access programs. Still, when your benchmark names include Exploit Bench and Exploit Gym, the vibes are not exactly "Grandma writes a thank you note." So what does this release actually mean? For developers, Sol is the new expensive hammer. Terra is the default workhorse. Luna is the scale play. For teams, GPT 5.6 is less about chatting and more about delegation. Research this, fix that, browse the web, make the deck, validate the result. Don't make me babysit you for 4 hours. For OpenAI, this is the clearest signal yet that the product is shifting from model as answer engine to model as operator. The chatbot is becoming the employee. The employee is becoming 3 celestial SKUs. And the CFO is becoming deeply interested in output tokens. So is GPT 5.6 a huge leap? Maybe. Is it cheaper? Sometimes. Is it simpler? Absolutely not. But it does tell us where the industry is going. Bigger agents, smaller agents, faster agents, parallel agents, tool running agents, agents that make slides, agents that debug the agents making the slides. Sol, Terra, and Luna are not just model names. They're OpenAI turning intelligence into a product ladder. Flagship at the top, workhorse in the middle, scale machine at the bottom. Pick your planet, watch your tokens, and maybe read the system card before letting the moon model touch production.